My journey begins where the Christian story of Satan begins. In the Judean desert outside the ancient city of Jericho. I've come to a 5th century monastery that stands as a monument to an epic spiritual battle. I'm meeting Yiska Harani, an expert in Christian history in the Holy Land. Well now.
This is the Church of Saint Gerasimus.
Saint Gerasimus.
Yes, he lived here, died here, and he was a prime example of a monk going to the desert, fighting the devil.
Saint Gerasimus came to this harsh desert to prove to God he was strong enough to resist the devil's temptations. Gerasimus was inspired by a tradition that started centuries before him.
This specific desert posed the devilish battle to people before his time. Before Saint Gerasimus, it was Moses in the desert, it was Elijah, John the Baptist, Jesus. You can see a depiction of Jesus being tempted, as is recorded in 3 Gospels in the New Testament.
According to the Bible, Jesus came to the Judean desert to fast for 40 days and 40 nights. As his hunger and exhaustion peaked, the devil revealed himself.
The devil says to Jesus, you have the ability, command the stones to become bread. Now, it's easy for Jesus to do, but he says, no, I'm not the creator. Only God is the creator. This has deeper meaning than just eat or don't eat. He's offered to be like God. And he says no.
The monks living here today put themselves through the same temptation Jesus faced. As their own test of faith, they venture out to the nearby caves and fast for 5 days a week. Why fasting?
Fasting is getting yourself to a point of crisis.
Just getting yourself to a point of crisis.
Yes, because when people are in crisis, that's when they're really dangerous. If their belly is full, if they're happy, then they're not dangerous. But when
you're weak and hungry,
you will do many bad things. There is this monk who came from far away, and he writes a diary, and he writes how difficult it is. He says, I'm here in my little cell, and when I look through the window to see if the sun has already passed, then I know that I'm in despair. Then I know that I'm not strong. If I look out the window, it means that I'm weak. So he is very, very openly confesses the difficulty of being just with yourself. And where is the devil? Inside you.
There is such a thing as human. It's human to eat, it's human to drink, it's human to want. You know what I'm doing, I'm playing devil's advocate here.
Well, that is what it's all about. Having a constant battle with the devil, like Jesus. But not for 40 days, for the entire course of my life.
Just as Jesus resisted the temptation to use divine power to turn rock into bread, the monks resist the temptation to walk away from this lonely desert outpost. Some of them paid the ultimate price.
These are the martyrs.
Martyrs?
Martyrs. Because back in the 7th century, there was an invasion of Persians who were coming with a different religion, a different agenda. This was an opportunity for the monks to show that they're not tempted to change their religion. They're not tempted to run away, but rather they prefer to be like Jesus. So they've decided that death in that case, with faith is better than life with no faith. In this world, they fought the devil. And so in the afterlife, they will get the reward for that.